How's it going? Jemiah's World is here. Yes, we are here and back with another video. We are here and giving you guys some publisher mail. These are from a couple publishers that I am so grateful and so thankful that have sent me stuff. Let's get into these packages. The first book that I want to get into is a book from HarperCollins Canada. Yes, they have sent me First Wives Shadow. This is by Adele Parks, and we are going to get into the synopsis because I just got this today and I am overjoyed that they chose me for this book. When Emma meets Matthew, a kind, handsome widower, he seems to be just what she needs. Yet, as their relationship moves fast, Emma's friends worry she might be exploited. She's a rich woman after all. Emma doesn't care that Matthew has no money, but as the memory of his perfect first wife hangs over them, Emma does have one tiny doubt. If Matthew's wife hadn't died, he wouldn't be with her. That's a fact. And Emma wonders if she's second best. Can she ever fill the dead woman's shoes? As jealousy and suspicion blossom between Emma and Matthew, events take a darker, dangerous turn. Suddenly, Emma doesn't know who she can trust, her friends, her husband, or even herself. First and foremost, thank you so much to HarperCollins Canada. You know what I like to read. This is a book that is going, if they do it right, based on the synopsis, have me in twists and turns. She's the wealthy one. He comes in, his wife is unalived, or he's a widower, so she died. Is he a gold digger? Will it get bad? I have no idea, but I will definitely be reading this. Again, thank you to HarperCollins Canada. Greatly appreciate it. The next book we have is from Penguin Random House. Okay, this is Penguin Random House. This is called Finding Sophia. This is by Imran Mahmood. And we're going to get into the synopsis of this one as well. But it looks like it's going to be some type of mystery vibe just based on the title. But I could be wrong. For the last 17 years, Harry and Zara King's lives have revolved around their only daughter, Sophie. One day, Sophie leaves the house and doesn't come home. 6 weeks later, the police are no closer to finding her than when they started. If you know me, I am into the crime, mystery, where is she at? Thrillers. Harry and Zara have questioned everything who has ever had any connection to Sophie. To no avail. Except there's one house on their block, number 210 across the street, whose occupant refuses to break his silence. Someone knows what happened. As the question mark over number 210 revolves into obsession, Harry and Zara are forced to examine their own lives. They realize they have grown apart, suffering in separate spheres of grief, and as they try to find their way back to each other, they must face the truth about their daughter, who she was, how she changed, and why she disappeared. Someone will pay. Told from the alternating perspective of Harry and Zara, and a dual timeline between the week just after Sophie's disappearance and a year later in the middle of a murder trial. Okay, this is a lot. Imran Mahmood's profounding moving novel explores how differently grief can be experienced even when shared by parents, and how hope triumphs when it springs from the kind of love that knows no bounds. It looks like it's going to be two different POVs, mother and father. Then it's going to be around the time she went missing and a murder trial. Thank you so much to Penguin Random House. They contacted me personally. They know my vibe, and I will definitely be reading this one very soon. The next book we have is from an indie author that sent me his novel. Let's read the note. It says, "The deepest bond is between a writer and their reader, a silent exchange of soul and story. May these pages find you at the right moment, stir something deep, and remind you that even in the ashes, hope can rise." Amazing, amazing words. We have Ashy Rose. This is by Gunnar O'Rourke. And look at this cover. First of all, well done. You outdid yourself. Gorgeous. Let's check out the synopsis because I have no idea what this book is about, but the cover grabbed me and I was already in and invested just based on this alone. Grief is a road with no clear destination until Jackson Blake decides to follow his daughter's map. Shattered by the devastating loss of his daughter, Holly Jackson Blake stands at the precipice of his own destruction. On the verge of suicide with a loaded gun and a heart consumed by unbearable pain, he discovers something unexpected. A meticulously planned road trip Holly had dreamed of taking together. In a moment of raw vulnerability, Jackson chooses life, if only temporarily. He embarks on the journey Holly never got to complete, carrying her ashes and his crushing grief across endless highways. Each mile is a battle against his own demons, depression that claws at his soul, alcohol that numbs his pain, and the crushing weight of a father's unimaginable loss. As miles pass and strangers become unexpected companions, Jackson confronts the rawest parts of himself. This is more than a road trip. It's a last chance pilgrimage of healing, a final opportunity to find meaning in a world that has taken everything from him. With each ash scattered, with each story shared, Jackson must ultimately choose surrender to his pain or discover a reason to keep living. A searing exploration of grief, redemption, and the fragile hope that survives our darkest moments. This sounds so powerful, and I cannot wait to get you guys this review and breakdown, because this is going to be something that I feel like is going to touch everyone in those moments that they're not feeling the best. And it sounds like it's going to be like a story of hope and a story of courage. Thank you so much to the indie author George Orowick. Make sure you guys go check out his book. It is right on Amazon if you like the synopsis, but I will definitely be getting you guys a review very soon. The next book we have is from Saga Press, and this book is called Penquickle's Folly by R.A. Salvatore. This is the first book in a series, and I was just intrigued by the cover alone and me still wanting to get into fantasy, so I'm very excited for this one. This first novel in a Buccaneers trilogy begin in the free sea outside of the control of usurping Oxcanay Empire. I'm sure I said that wrong. Where the dwarven prairie pirates and merchants sail. But the golden-skinned Okanai have begun to encroach up these waters behind the rapacious attacks of the frigate Crocodile, helmed by Captain Aketz. When forced to submit, their sailors choose to live, free to do as they please, without some fool or another pretending to hold power over them. It says, Master of Fantasy R.A. Salvatore brings together a misfit band of Okanai, powery and human sailors, once enemies, now fierce friends, with a common enemy who commands a seemingly unsurmountable set of forces in this action-packed piratial adventure. I've never read a book on pirates, and this is going to be a new experience. I am excited. I am still in my fantasy era, and I am still jumping into the genre. I cannot wait to get to this side, which is the pirate side, and see how it's gonna go. But overall, based on the synopsis, it's not giving me too much, which is great. So gotta wait and see and check it out. And we have one more from Saga Press, and it is none other than The Reformatory. This is by Tanana Reeve. On my account, I did a review on this book. It is phenomenal, and I recommend everyone to read it. This book is about a young boy named Robbie Stevens Jr., and he gets in this incident with his neighbor, and he ends up getting sentenced to 6 months at a reformatory school called Gracetown Reformatory School for Boys. And they're just going through the horrific timeline and experience throughout this school. And on the other POV, he has a sister named Gloria, and she is figuring out a way to get him out of the situation the best way she can. And there are so many things underlining and peeling back as far as layers as it goes on both POVs. We have Jim Crow era. We have a lot of racial tension, a lot of institutionalized evilness, a lot of tragic, heart-wrenching moments in the story. So I definitely recommend to check your trigger warnings. But again, thank you, Saga Press. I appreciate it so much. I love this book, and I will definitely be cherishing it on my bookshelf. The last thing I have right here from Publisher Mail, I got an email from HarperCollins. This is a new book, and I got my first PR box. Okay, check out the colors, and it's so gorgeous. I'm like so grateful. They contacted me and was like, you were so excited for this. We have to send it to you. And I'm like, girl, send it over. We're going to get right into the box because this is my first PR box ever. And on the front, it says a bewitching tale of sunken treasure, forbidden love, and ancient magic. Let's get into the inside of there. It says, beware of the Amalfi curse, if I'm saying that right. It came with some goodies, which is exciting. It came with a bookmark with the title on it. It says The Amalfi Curse. Okay, and it says a novel, Sarah Pinner. And on the back it says Sunken Treasure, Forbidden Love, and Ancient Magic. Gorgeous. I have stickers in here. One of them says never underestimate the power of women, period. That's the one we have here. Sorry if you guys can't see it the best. And we have another one that looks like a text message from an iPhone. It says, can confirm Italian men make the best lovers. So it looks like it's a quote from the story. And that's how it looks, like a blue text message, like iMessage from an iPhone. And they give me a sticker to add into my book for the author's signing, which is amazing. And we have 2 more stickers. This one says, and yet we are terribly Wally alive. Wally alive. I'm sure I will look up what these words are if I'm saying them wrong, but that one's cute. This one says, sometimes the greatest treasure to be found is love. That is so cute. The book is called The Amalfi Curse. It is by Sarah Pinner. It comes out April 29th, 2025. The cover is immaculate. It looks like a boat sailing, and this is the water. Incredible. We're going to read the back of it a little bit to see how it's going to go. It says, dive into a world of witchcraft, forbidden romance, and adventure on the high seas in the spellbinding new novel. Haven Embroche, a trailblazing nautical archaeologist, has come to the unsoaked village of Postano to investigate the mysterious shipwreck along the Amalfi coast. Never read a story like this before. I'm excited. But Haven is hoping to find more than old artifacts beneath the Azure waters. She is secretly on the quest to locate a trove of priceless gemstones her late father spotted his final dive. Upon Haven's arrival, strange maelstroms and misfortunes start plaguing the town. Is the nature of something more sinister at work? I am so overjoyed and so grateful. Thank you again, HarperCollins. I greatly appreciate it. This book comes out April 29th, and I will definitely be reading this before the release. So make sure to check out for that. And again, thank you. Thank you so much to every publisher who sent me a book. I am greatly appreciated. The best thing about this community is how everyone is just so like acclimating, and they're just so positive, and they want to see you win and just read, and we all recommend each other books, and it's just so incredible. And being able to have this opportunity to receive other authors' body of work and read it early is an extreme pleasure, and I'm forever grateful. Make sure you guys again stay locked in by hitting the like, subscribing to the channel, and let me know in the comments what book based on the synopsis are you looking forward to coming out, because I can't wait to get into them. Thanks.